had moments, we've had games, the last 2 periods in Vegas that we loved. But we've got to do it more consistently. We've got to bring it more consistently. It's that first game back after a trip out west for as long as we have is never an easy one. There's time change challenges. And so we knew this was going to be a difficult challenge. But every team in the league deals with the same challenge. We've got to find a way to get locked in and play the game the way we're trying to play it. That gives us the best chance to win. Fortunately we were able to win tonight, but I don't think it was our best game.
Mike, before the game, Jason Zucker and Louis Domingue were put on IR. Is there any more you can provide on their status? Louis obviously got dinged up in the morning skate, and Jason seemed like he was more than fine for practice.
Yeah, so Zuck right now is being evaluated. So I would say his status at this point is week to week. We'll probably find out a little bit more over the next few days. But he's dealing with the same lower body injury that held him out for a month. So that's Zuck's case, and as you said, Louis got hit with a shot this morning in practice, and I'm not exactly sure on the specifics of his time frame right now, but that was why he didn't dress tonight.
Mike, on the right. Mike, you acknowledged a number of occasions recently you guys weren't playing your best game, and like you said, you did seem to turn it around final 40 minutes in Vegas. Just in your experience with the team, when things aren't going the way you wanted to, over a consistent period, what are some of the best ways to get things back on track? What are the ways to refocus the group to get attention to those details?
Well, it boils down to I think all of us make a conscious choice and a commitment to play the game a certain way, and when we do, I think we're a really competitive hockey team. I think our record speaks to that, and so everybody's got to take ownership for their own game and their own contribution to playing Penguins hockey, and that's what we have to get. Is we've got to get a collective effort each and every night, and it needs to be consistent. It's not a once in a while thing. It's an all the time thing, and I think that's where we've got to get to. I don't think our team has been consistent over the last couple of weeks. We've been able to find ways to get results, but I know that the standard here is higher, and we have we have a certain expectation and a responsibility to live up to playing the game a certain way, and we have that discussion with the players. At the end of the day, it boils down to commitment and attention to detail, and we're going to practice these things daily, so that they become habitual. But at the end of the day, we've got to hold one another accountable to that standard.
3 more down.
Mike, what's your expectation as a coach whenever there's a team that's coming at you as aggressively as Ottawa did with some of the physical and the rough stuff? Even there at the end with Tkachuk taking the run at Marino and he stands up for himself here. What's your stance on that in general? What do you want to see from your players?
Well, as I say to our guys all the time, we want to play to our strengths. You fight the fights you know you can win, and we're at our very best when we play between the whistles. And in my tenure here, there's been lots of teams that have taken that approach. But we know we can win the game playing a certain way, and we need a certain discipline and a certain resilience to make sure that focus goes undeterred.
Just how key was Tristan Jarry for you tonight, especially in the first period when Ottawa had 22 shots?
Yeah, he was good in the first. I didn't think, I thought that might have been our sloppiest period, believe it or not, and he made some big saves in the first. I mean, he's done that for us consistently all year.